Welcome to the second team game. Sorry for the delayed start. The second team with a good line out here. And I'm passing over to one of the second team squad members who will take over the commentating for the remainder of the game.
Hello guys, it's me, Sam. I'll try and give a bit of input on what's happening. Decent kick by Mainz. Right, perfect.
Yeah, just carry on chatting.
Yeah, okay. So it's an 1880 line out now for us. Let's see what the boys do. Ooh, that wasn't too straight. Nice hands. Ooh, our ball. Ooh, what? Ooh, that was a bit unfortunate. They're all offside. Mine's all offside. Oh, I don't know what to say.
Okay, great. Oh, penalty there by Frankfurt. We might just have a break with the commentating for a little bit.
So that's the first try for 1880 now. That's 5 points on the board. And the conversion also goes in. And that's another try for 1880. Good job, boys. Great carry there by Frankfurt. I believe it was Lenny. Another try for 1880 after a great line out and good hands. Yeah, ball didn't go past 10 meters, which automatically means scrum for 1880. Mainz botched that a bit, unfortunately, off the kickoff. Thirteen people are watching. So. 13 people love me. My sporadic commentating, they love me. Not quite sure what the fault was there. Looked like a good scrum. I think that was 1880 pushing before the scrum started, so it's a penalty for Mainz. Great tackle by Lenny. Really good tackle by Lenny. Good tackles by Frankfurt. The tackles are on point today. Another great tackle by Frankfurt. Wow. The boys are really getting into it now. Looking forward to it. Oh, good carry by Mainz. We're over the ball. Perfect. Penalty for Frankfurt. Holding on. Holding on, so penalty for us. He didn't release the ball and Frankfurt player got over it. Kick unfortunately doesn't find touch for Frankfurt. Great run by Mainz. Great tackle by Frankfurt. Another good tackle by Frankfurt. Staying strong on the defense. Ooh, double hit. Driving him back. Nice. Good tackle by Frankfurt again. Defense is on point today from the boys. Probably an exit kick from Mainz now. Exactly. Shaw chasing. Oh, Shaw got the ball. And into touch. I think that's a line out for Mainz. Frankfurt's lineouts have been good so far. Let's see if we can steal their ball on defense. Lifts were good. So we'll have to have a look what the boys cook up here. Good hands there by Mainz. Still on the attack. Ball's out. Nice little step from Mainz. Great offload. Good tackle by Frankfurt. That looked a bit unorganized by Mainz. Oh. And into touch. That is a line out for Frankfurt. Mainz into touch. Nine. Ooh, looked like a good lift from Frankfurt, but unfortunately the ball did not find the lifted player. So Mainz now has the ball and is on the attack. Lenny chasing down the attackers. Good tackle by Frankfurt and into touch again. Frankfurt line out. Pretty much the same location. Good job. Defense is looking really good for Frankfurt today. Mainz's attack, yeah, just needs to find the right players, I guess. Great line out from Frankfurt. Really good. Good clearance kick. Mainz back on the attack. Nice catch there from Frankfurt. Now going for it. Ooh. Nice run by Frankfurt. Ball still alive. Frankfurt still marching forward as if nothing happened. Ooh, great tackle by Mainz. Great hit. The viewers might be English. Ooh. knock on, but we're coming back for an offside penalty against Mainz. Frankfurt ball. That was a close one. That might nearly that was nearly intercepted. That kick does find touch. Line out for Frankfurt. Yeah, so line out for Frankfurt now on the 22. Let's see if they'll go for a maul here. And what Mainz's response will be. Lift in the middle. And I don't think that was straight. So Mainz with a penalty. And he's into Lenny. Big mistake from the Mainz player, running into one of Frankfurt's biggest guys, as he can probably feel in the morning tomorrow. Great defense by Frankfurt so far. Ooh, what a run by the Mainz player. He's still going. Not bad, pumping those legs, trying to get a few extra meters out. So Mainz back on the attack. Good tackle by Frankfurt. Mainz still have the ball, keeping it secure, winning the rucks. Nice offload by Mainz. Ref reminding the Frankfurt players to keep onside. Number 1 from Mainz making a lot of meters with the ball, or at least carrying hard. Lenny. Penalty for offside. So ref wants to have a chat to number 1 from Frankfurt. Probably just a verbal warning, and Mainz have the ball. Offside was the verdict. That Mainz ball finds touch. Mainz to throw a line out. Nice line out there from Mainz. Good lift. Number 1 with the ball again. He's starting to look like a key player for Mainz. Ooh, Mainz out wide. They've got a bit of space to work with. But Frankfurt has shifted quickly. Hard carry there by Mainz. But he looks like he's being held up. Tackler release. Mainz back on the ball. Great hit there by number 3, Lenny. What a player. And Frankfurt get the ball back, and we're back on the attack. Oh, knocked on by Frankfurt. So penalty advantage for Mainz, who have the ball now. And they have dropped it, so we'll come back for the knock-on. Not releasing is the penalty now. Mainz probably kicking for touch again. Get another line out since the last one worked well. Nice kick by Mainz. Ooh. Good throw there, but the lift was a bit unlucky for Mainz. 1880 regathered the ball.
1880, not 1880.
1880. Yeah, I saw. So scrum now for Mainz. We'll be putting in the ball. Great work here from the Frankfurt second team. Boys are definitely putting in a shift on defense. Tackles look great, so we're just looking for a big scrum now. Great scrum there by 1880, but it's a penalty for 1880. Time off. Penalty for Mainz, offside. I didn't see that, so I can't really comment on it. Not sure what they're discussing about. I think the tap wasn't correct by Mainz. So exactly, 21 from Mainz now being sent away, and we're back on the scrum again for 1880. Great scrum there by Frankfurt. Great scrum there by Frankfurt. Nice clearance kick. Nearly finds. Mainz back with the ball on the attack. Kick by Mainz. Number 11 from Frankfurt catches it but knocks it on. Knock on, so we're coming back for a scrum, I believe, for Mainz. If you guys are watching and wondering why the commentary is a bit off, it's my first time just trying it out, so I hope the critique isn't too harsh and you forgive my mistakes. So scrum now for Mainz. Big scrum here. Mainz got the ball, they're on the attack. Ooh, lost forward by Mainz, knock on. Advantage for Frankfurt, who have now regathered the ball. Good kick there from Frankfurt to clear the ball. Back into Mainz's half. And it comes right back. Penalty for Mainz. For offside, I believe. Yeah, for offside. Penalty for Mainz. So kick to Frankfurt, who then kick it into touch. So we're going to have a line out now for Mainz. Let's see what they do. Oh, good throw in, but the lift wasn't quite there. So Frankfurt regather the ball and are now on the attack. Lenny with a big carry. Great carry by Lenny. Look at him go. Amazing, amazing work by number 3, Lenny. Great hands by Frankfurt. It looks like they're going to go all the way and knocked on. Knocked on by number 13 from Frankfurt. So that is a scrum for Mainz. Boys need to put in a lot of work now. Try and get the ball back. Good position. But very nice attacking by 1880. Mine's probably looking for an exit kick here, or at least a setup into an exit kick to get out of their own half. With this Frankfurt side looking so dangerous. Pushing too early, so another penalty for Mainz. I believe that's what the ref is signing. Mainz probably going to kick into touch. Never mind, I lied. Sorry, folks. Good tackle there by 1880. Mainz decide to just run it. Let's see how this goes for them. Another big hit by Lenny, putting in a lot of work today. On and off the ball. 1880 regathered the ball and are back on the attack. Ooh, looked like he was going through there. I think that's number 21 from Frankfurt. And that's a try for Frankfurt. Situation turned quite quickly. Mainz just lost the ball on the outside and couldn't regroup fast enough. Great conversion there from Frankfurt. Another 7 points on the board. Frankfurt leads 24-0. Mainz to kick off. Now our scoreboard has been updated as well. Mainz players looking a bit tired and slow to walk back to the kickoff. We went from no balls to 2 balls, which isn't allowed. It's only allowed, well, only 1 ball on the pitch at a time. Great kick by the ref. Good job. So, Mainz to kick off again and restart the game. That doesn't go any further than 10 meters either. So it's a scrum again at the halfway line for Frankfurt. Quick medical pause for number 1 from Frankfurt. I do not believe that Aidan Dixon will be joining the front row today and replace number 1. So, scrum for Frankfurt, since Mainz wasn't able to kick the ball further than 10 meters. So, scrum and throw in for Frankfurt. Big scrum. 8 with the carry for Frankfurt. Ooh, and that looks promising for Frankfurt. Still haven't lost the ball yet. Really good. Just walks over the Mainz player. Frankfurt still on the attack. Playing hands now. Lenny on the ball. An unstoppable force at the moment. It's a good game by him. Still can't get him down. There we go. Mainz now on the back foot, trying to defend this relentless Frankfurt attack. Frankfurt just playing it through the phases, letting the forwards have a go. Lenny back again, dangerously close to the try line now, Frankfurt. And that looks promising. Post signed the way for Frankfurt, unfortunately, but we still have the ball. And that's a penalty for Frankfurt for not rolling away. Mainz not rolling away. Quick tap by Frankfurt into the forwards, back to Lenny. Good defense by Mainz at the moment, and penalty for Frankfurt for not releasing. And the ref will have a quick talk to the Mainz players. Just a quick instruction. So it's Frankfurt back with the ball on the 5 meters, on the 5 meter line. Lenny with the ball, and he runs through, and that's another try for Frankfurt from the big man himself. Really putting in a shift today. Good defense by Mainz, but at the end it just wasn't enough against the big man Lenny. And the conversion also goes in for Frankfurt. So it's half time now, and we'll be back after the break. So it looks like our player Aiden Dixon is going to be playing for Mainz now. And welcome back, everyone, to the second half. Our player Aiden Dixon has been subbed in for Mainz, for the 21 from Mainz. Exactly. So kickoff now for Mainz. Aiden Dixon with the kickoff. Good clearance kick from Frankfurt. And into touch. I think it's a line out for Mainz now because of a forward pass, but I'm not too sure. Sorry, folks. Exactly, line out for Mainz. Frankfurt gathers the ball and is on the run again. Mainz not too lucky with the line outs today. Clearance kick from Frankfurt lands directly in Mainz's hands, who are now playing it fast and trying to get over that line. Being held up by Frankfurt. And it's back to Mainz. Good run there by number 3 from Mainz, trying to make a few meters. Good tackle by Frankfurt. But Mainz still has the ball and is still looking ready to attack, trying to get on the board. Mainz still pressing forwards, trying to make some meters. Good defense by Frankfurt, trying to stop Mainz from making meters. And Mainz have lost the ball into Frankfurt's hands, who are now trying to play it fast. Knock on. So it will be a scrum for Mainz, I believe. Knock on by Frankfurt. Good positioning for the scrum for Mainz. They could play into the backs and let them have a bit of fun trying to get onto the board. So we'll see what Mainz can cook up from here. Mainz regather the ball. Aiden with the ball. Good run by Mainz. 1880 shifting over to defend. And penalty for Mainz, not releasing. 1880 not releasing the tackle player. Let's see what Mainz will do. They look like they're going to run it, which they will. Mainz looking really hungry to get on the board now. Score the first point. Trying a cheeky kick behind. Frankfurt regathering the ball and going for it. Stepping two players with the offload, really nice offload, and then unfortunately losing the ball to Mainz again, who regather it. Ball's loose again, it back into Mainz's hands. Good defense by Frankfurt. Mainz looking a bit more lively now this second half. Advantage for Mainz, I believe, or offside, but I didn't quite see it. Regathered by Frankfurt, but penalty for Mainz. Ref wants to speak to number 5. So Frankfurt get off with a warning. Number 4 from Frankfurt gets off with a verbal warning. And good kick there by Aiden. Into touch for Mainz. Mainz line out in a very dangerous position, only 5 meters out from the 1880 try line. Not going for the maul, Mainz, deciding to run it instead. Getting the hands out. Good passes by Mainz. Nice hands by Mainz. Oh, that might have been a forward pass there from Mainz. So, knock on. In fact, knock on from Mainz. So, scrum and 1880 to throw in. That looked really promising for Mainz now. I think that's the closest they've been to getting over the line. So scrum for Frankfurt. 50 meters from their own try line. They have to win this. And then probably go for an exit kick. Penalty for Frankfurt. Pushing too early from Mainz, I believe. Frankfurt kick into touch. Line out for Frankfurt. Good line out from Frankfurt, but not straight. So penalty for Mainz. So Mainz go for the line out. Good line out there. And back into touch. Forward by Frankfurt. Yeah, knock on by Frankfurt, so it's a scrum for Mainz. Mainz looking a lot better in the second half than they did in the first. Lot more lively and willing to play with the ball.
Bro, this is actually annoying me.
Penalty for Mainz. Pushing too early from Frankfurt, so penalty for Mainz. We'll probably go for touch again. They're going to run it instead. Aiden on the ball. Good hands there by Mainz. Great tackle from Frankfurt. Mainz just deciding to go for a few phases. Another great tackle from Frankfurt. I believe knock on from Mainz, so scrum for Frankfurt. There'll be a replacement. Replacements coming in for, I believe, number 1 from Frankfurt. Will be replaced by number 11. Good hook there from Frankfurt, winning the ball. Breaking a tackle there, number 13 from Frankfurt. Little kick. And Mainz wasn't able to regather it. Frankfurt has the ball again. Frankfurt's ball and Frankfurt on the attack. Nice tackle there from the Mainz player. Good kick by Frankfurt. Lenny on the chase. Oh. Nice catch by number 9 from Frankfurt, who's now going to run it. Nice offload. And number 15 still going. Offloaded. And it bounced right into the winger's hands. 80-80 still with the ball. 15 meters out from the Mainz try line. Just subbed in player number 11 with his first contact of the ball. And Frankfurt player just bursting through the Mainz defense and scoring under the posts. Good job by Frankfurt. I'm not sure the try counted, guys, since the conversion was cancelled, and the ref has now sent off a Frankfurt player with a yellow for what I can make out as kicking another player. So I think the try will be removed and Frankfurt has a yellow card. So Aiden to restart the game for Mainz. Try was disallowed because of the incident with the yellow card against Frankfurt. So into touch from Mainz, which means Mainz to throw in to the line out. A bit too high of a throw from Mainz. Frankfurt regather the ball or win the ball and are playing it now. Clearance kick from Frankfurt. Mainz number 14 drops it, unfortunately. But penalty for Frankfurt for Mainz being offside. So Frankfurt penalty for offside. Ball finds touch, which means line out for Frankfurt. Great line out by Frankfurt, finding the right player. 14 from Mainz regathering the ball and instantly giving it to his teammate. Mainz forwards, breaking a tackle. Good run there by Mainz number 5. Making about 10 meters and breaking a tackle, good job. Nice tackle there by Lenny, who's been really good on the tackles today. Really dominant hits. Mainz running it out wide. Out into the wing and into touch. So Frankfurt to throw in a line out. Penalty for Mainz. Frankfurt being offside. So Mainz gets to keep the ball. Aiden decides to just run with the ball, breaking a tackle, breaking another one, and just going for it, breaking another tackle, and scoring a try. Try for Mainz from subbed on Frankfurt player Aiden Dixon. Great run from just behind the halfway point. Really good. Aiden Dixon now going for the conversion of his own try. First points on the board for Mainz. And he converts it beautifully. The new score is 31-7 for Frankfurt. Kick off from Frankfurt. Mainz with the ball. Tackled by Frankfurt number 17, I believe. Mainz deciding to play it. Not yet going for the kick. There's the kick, and it finds touch, but we come back for a penalty for offside against Frankfurt. A lot of offside penalties this game from both teams. And that kick finds touch. Great kick from Aiden. So Mainz to throw in. I was just confused since it looked like 1880 was going to throw in, but that has been corrected. Mainz to throw in. Good contest there by Frankfurt, who have now taken the ball. Tackler should release, which he then did after the ref gave him a warning. Mainz players trying to hold up the Frankfurt player to form a maul. Frankfurt still on the attack, just going through the phases. And penalty for Frankfurt. Not releasing. Tap and go from Frankfurt. Great hands. And unfortunately the ball was lost and regathered again. So Frankfurt still on the attack. Great hands there by Frankfurt forwards. Unfortunately lost the ball. Knock on. So penalty advantage for Mainz at the moment, who are going for it. That's Aiden on the ball, the 22. Breaks a tackle. Nearly breaks another one. Goes down then, eventually. But just giving Mainz a bit more of a forward momentum. Mainz break a tackle, and now they're still going. Drop the ball, unfortunately, and Frankfurt gets it back. Big man on the run for Frankfurt. Good tackle there from Mainz. Clearance kick, which was deflected. Frankfurt chasing it, but I believe that was knocked on by the Frankfurt player, the chaser. So we come back for a Mainz scrum. Good scrum there. Can't really see what's going on, but Mainz still have the ball and are on the attack. Mainz with the ball, playing out the hands. Good catch there from the Mainz player. Big hit by Frankfurt. Good contact. And Frankfurt have stolen the ball. Number 13 from Frankfurt. Gotten the ball, breaking tackles, looking for the offload. Didn't find anyone. So Frankfurt back on the ball. Frankfurt really showing some skills here. Confident with the ball. And penalty for holding on for Mainz. Aiden goes for a tap, but it was a bit too quick for the ref. Good job there from Mainz, getting the ball back and forcing out the penalty. Great kick there by Aiden. Really good kick, finding touch with the last bounce, which means a line out for Mainz, 5 meters off the Frankfurt try line. Amazing kick. Lot of distance on that. Mainz might be looking for a maul here, since they're only 5 meters out from the Frankfurt try line. Mainz win the line out, get the ball, but then drop it. There was forward penalty for Mainz, 5 meters from the 1880 try line. Tap and go from Aiden, who is stopped just before the try line by Frankfurt. Great tackle there from Frankfurt, but another penalty against Frankfurt and a yellow card against Frankfurt for offside. Was that a yellow? Yes, yellow against Frankfurt. So Frankfurt now on 2 yellows. And it's 15 man for Mainz and only 13 for Frankfurt. Mainz tap and go, giving it to the forwards, who are happy to run it up. Mainz trying to play out the hands, just short again of the try line. And Mainz have lost the ball just in front of the try line, and there's a lot of space now for Frankfurt. Will he have the pace? Will he have the pace to make that a try? And he does. Another try for Frankfurt. Amazing. He just ran the whole pitch. Great try. The conversion, unfortunately, didn't go in for Frankfurt. So the score is 36-7 for Frankfurt. And now one of Frankfurt's red cards, the first one, is back on the pitch. So Frankfurt up to 14 men again. Great catch there by the carded player. And tackled instantly by Mainz. Exit kick deflected. But Frankfurt regather it, and a great crunching tackle by Mainz. Good run there by Frankfurt's number 5. Really good attacking here from the Frankfurt forwards. Looking really good on the ball. Great catch there. Good hands, still going. Still going. Nice hand, nice load off there. And that's that looks like another try for Frankfurt, right under the posts. Good stuff by Frankfurt. Nice conversion for Frankfurt. Another 2 points. The new score is 43-7. So Frankfurt trying to run away with it now. So Mainz to kick off again. Frankfurt receiving. And it doesn't cover 10 meters. So we'll be back for a scrum for Frankfurt. Scrum for Frankfurt, since the kick didn't travel further than 10 meters from Aiden Dixon. It pretty much landed on the halfway line again. So scrum for Frankfurt on the halfway line. Let's see what the backs can make of this. Penalty for Frankfurt for not straight pushing. Kick not finding touch, back into Mainz's hands. Great tackle there from number 22, who managed to get there. The Mainz player still being held up by Frankfurt. No. Lenny now playing for Mainz. He was really good for Frankfurt, and he has now decided to switch teams, making a few meters there. Aiden back with the ball, showing a bit of flair. Mainz with the ball now, going for the offload, not finding anyone, but managed to keep the ball. Let me do anything. So now it's, I believe, 2 or 3 players even from Frankfurt playing for Mainz. Good job there by number 22, who managed to steal the ball and score another try for Frankfurt. Nearly under the posts. Really good from number 22 from Frankfurt. So let's see how this conversion will go for 1880. Nice conversion there from Frankfurt's number 10. And Frankfurt now 50-7. 50 for Frankfurt and 7 for Mainz. Kickoff for Mainz. That ball goes further than 10 meters this time. And Lenny with the tackle for Mainz. Trying to get over the ball. And Frankfurt breaking through again. Tackle then. Lenny back in the ruck. Great carry there by Frankfurt. Great carries in general by Frankfurt. Just running it through the forwards now. Trying to open up a bit of space, draw in the Mainz defence. Kick deflected. But Frankfurt still going for it. Number 10 pumping his legs, trying to get through the tackles. Frankfurt with the hands. Losing the ball, but it was kicked forwards. And that looks like another try for Frankfurt. And try for Frankfurt. Difficult spot to convert from. So we'll see how this goes. Number 10 going for the conversion now for Frankfurt to make it 57-7. And that does look good. Does it have the distance? It does. Conversion is good. So the new score is 57-7 for Frankfurt. This game does look decided with only a few more minutes on the clock. Quick ball by Aiden Dixon, and knocking it on. Knock on there by Aiden. So scrum for Frankfurt. So scrum here now. Frankfurt to put in the ball since Aiden Dixon knocked it on from his quick kick-off. New sight here, Lenny on flank, which doesn't happen too often. But he manages to He manages to get there. Look at the pace on Lenny. Nice kick there from Frankfurt. Regathered by 15 from Mainz, who then goes for the kick. But the ref brings us back for a penalty against Mainz. For a high tackle, I believe. So, Frankfurt with the ball. Kick does find touch. So, line out for Frankfurt. Good line out there from Frankfurt, regathering the ball and on the attack again. Wow, just running through the gaps. Stepping the fullback, Lenny missing, managing the offload and another offload, and Frankfurt scoring below the post again. Good job from Frankfurt. And that's it. The game is over, with the final score being 62-7 for Frankfurt. Thanks for watching, guys. Apologize for the commentary on some parts. First time trying it, but there we go. See you next week for the other games.